Dr. Nandipha Magudumane uthi I was arrested in a, not in a so-called the police way, but rather the criminal way where they put something on you so you can't see, you are blindfolded. So she's like, yeah, even that was illegal. I was wrongfully arrested. You know what I'm saying? But okay, in this episode as well, I will take you through that. But what I want to do, I'm going to bring you an update from the Tanzanian police. They have responded and they've said something that I think is quite interesting. You really want to know more about this? Hi, please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? You need to do it because, I mean, doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. So please exercise all of these things in favor of this video. Speaking about exercising that in favor of this video, Dr. Nandipha Magudumane argued before the court, and she's like, yeah, I mean, I was wrongfully arrested, I was blindfolded, you know what I'm saying? And also, the state were not supposed to have arrested me. The Tanzanian police respond and say, hey, Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, stop making noise, we've got evidence. But we won't be pressured to reveal that evidence because there is already a court processes. But should we be required to give such, we've got evidence on how she was arrested and the fact that she is not wrongfully arrested, but rather she's rightfully arrested. But let me take you back a little bit as to what Dr. Nandipha Magudumane said before we get into the Tanzanian police. This is what Dr. Nandipha Magudumane said. Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, presently I am illegally detained at the Bazaar Makate Correctional Center in Kronstadt by the fifth respondent, Magudumane said in her court paper. I like this one. Hey, Magudumane. Look, she told news conference Magudumane was not unlawful, or that was Minister of Home Affairs. Dr. Nandipha Magudumane was rightfully arrested. Dr. Nandipha Magudumane and Thabo Bester were declared prohibited immigrant in terms of the immigration laws of Tanzania and were therefore, as a matter of law, liable to be deported back to their country of origin. The same procedure was followed in respect of the Mozambican national who was in their company, said Omotswaledi. So, okay, so you can hear what Minister of Home Affairs Aaron Motsoaledi said about this. Then Dr. Nandipha Magudumane responded, and it's like, no, I was never rightfully, I was wrongfully arrested. I mean, you guys, yeah, I must be released. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, how can I be wrongfully arrested by this respondent? I'm like, calm down, girl. What are you saying? This is what she said, right? None of the respondent and more, in particular the second respondent, police minister or its employee, have a jurisdiction or authority to arrest anyone there or the authority to remove South Africans served were properly authorized by the authorities in Tanzania. Now, I want you guys to tell me to focus on this word. I'm gonna start where she says that none of Minister of Police have the jurisdiction or authority to arrest anyone there or the authority to remove South Africans. Now, notice the word save were properly authorized by the authorities in Tanzania. The state must come to court with clean hands, and such requirement is clearly not satisfied where the state is involved in adaptation of myself across the country. It's nice to be doctors, because you can just, jingle up, play with things. And she's saying that now she was abducted and the state have no right to arrest her, save the fact that they were properly authorized by the Tanzanian. And the question that I heard right there was like, wait a minute. So you're meaning to tell us that the South African government actually went there to steal you? Because if they were not properly authorized by the Tanzanian government, you are meaning to suggest that they stole you from Tanzania. So let's start this now. The South African government took off in South Africa, flew in the air, landed in Tanzania, and then went straight to the place where you were, stole you, and then came back to South Africa. Is that what Dr. Nandipha Magudumane you are telling us? Or are you just wasting our time? Come on, doctor. But before we go into what the Tanzanian authorities said, this is the last paragraph of her affidavit. They ordered me to get inside the aircraft, where I found 4 members of the SA Defence Force inside the aircraft. I then sat in the aircraft flanked by members of the second respondent and the members of the Defence Force. Read there, love. The state must come to court with clean hands, and such requirement is clearly not satisfied where the state is involved in the adaptation of myself across the country's borders. As mentioned, the second respondent, 7, Minister of Police, no jurisdiction or authority to arrest or bring me to South Africa and charge me as they did. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, so they have no right to bring me to South Africa and charge me as they did. So what right did they have then? They had the right to just let you commit these crimes in this country and then allow you to fly wherever you want to fly for free because you are Dr. Nandipha. Because you are Dr. Nandipha, you must be allowed, to do whatever you want to do. Come on, Dr. Nandipha, man. Don't make us kids. I thought I'm done with this last paragraph, but there's another part that I think I need to give you. But from where I'm seated, I'm just hearing Dr. Nandipha Magudumane having fun with us. He's just playing with our minds. She's just portraying herself as a victim. She's now suddenly a victim. So we must believe that Dr. Nandipha Magudumane was wrongfully arrested. The South African government had no right to bring me to South Africa, and as they did, what right did they have? Tell me what. She's like, no, but the South African government, they had no right except they are properly authorized. Wait a minute. So you're meaning to tell us that they stole you from Tanzania? That's what you are saying to us, Pen. So if that's the case, the Tanzanian authority must open a case against the South African government for stealing you. That's what you're saying. Oh, that's what you're insinuating at least. But let's finish up. She says, I can with certainty say that I have not been found by any court in Tanzania to be an illegal immigrant. Yeah. Nor have I been deported by such court to South Africa, reads the court paper. In an event, a warrant is issued by a court in South Africa, and that has to be executed in South Africa, will not assist any of the respondent. It is the arrest and the removal in Tanzania, which, according to my advice, flows the whole process. Okay. So funny. So funny. Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. Technically, she's saying the South African government, they were not supposed to go fetch her in Tanzania. They were not supposed to go through the deportation process. They were not supposed to do all of these things. Why? Because she's Dr. Nandipha. Hey, Batu, I've been listening to different legal experts. They will tell you the deportation process is what they will do. And like I've said in my other video, I've seen them arresting. I've seen an Interpol arresting arresting this guy who committed atrocity in Israel. There were certain people that were arrested also in South Africa that committed atrocity in their countries. They were then deported back to their countries. It's a process that is out there. Warrant of arrest were issued by their countries, but they were arrested in South Africa because they are wanted in their countries. South Africa has a duty because they have signed what we call it an Interpol relationship. Interpol, remember the guy that was arrested in Bryston, which belongs to Israel, had committed atrocity in Israel. He was wanted there. But because of an Interpol, South African police were there, South African intelligence department were there, Australian intelligence department was there, Israel intelligence department were there. I forgot the fourth country that were there. So it's a joint operation that usually occur. I just don't understand this. I mean, I'm not even a law expert, but I can tell you, I've been following those things. I've been seeing them. I'm like, wow, okay, things like that do occur. So there is Dr. Nandipha saying, she was wrongfully arrested, adopted, whatever. Hey, Bana. Hey, doctor, please. Hey, chief, we are working here. Please. But then, let's get into the Tanzanian authority. The Tanzanian authority, this is what they responded when they were asked about, hey, understand, you guys, did you, by any means, they said that, hey, please tell Dr. Nandipha Magudumane that we are not his children. The case is in court, and a lot of actual evidence will be revealed in court. I don't want to conflict myself with what those in charge of the case might say, right? The good thing, okay, so let's leave that one. So, but then the Tanzanian authorities are saying, guys, we can tell you this, and we will repeat this. We will bring more evidence to this. So, chill and relax. Allow Dr. Nandipha Magudumane to jump as high as she wants, to speed as fast as she can, to use her money to hire these lawyers who are advising her in any way, shape, or form that they want to. It's okay. But we'll only bring the evidence when we are required to bring the evidence. So, Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, I feel like you're just wasting our time. Like, honestly speaking, I just feel like you're wasting our time. And that's it. You guys, you do have your own opinion. I'm a man, born under sin, subject to correction. So I stand under correction. I might be wrong. I want you guys to get into the comment section below. Tell me where or what am I not seeing in this case. I want to know from you. Till the next video, good people, please take care.